Have you ever made your dreams smaller just to feel safe? You once dreamed big. You once felt fire inside. But then fear whispered, "That is too much." So you lowered your hopes. You chose comfort over courage. If you have ever stopped dreaming large to avoid pain, this story is for you. It may wake something powerful inside you. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by wide fields and distant hills, there lived a young man named Caleb. Caleb was 24 years old. He was healthy, smart, and full of quiet strength. When he was younger, Caleb dreamed of great things. A bigger life, a meaningful path. But as years passed, he learned to dream smaller. Not because he wanted to, but because he was afraid to fail. Every morning, Caleb walked the same road. He did the same work. He spoke the same safe words. When friends talked about big plans, Caleb smiled politely. Inside, he stepped back. "That is not for me," he said quietly. He chose goals that could not hurt him. Small goals. Safe goals. At night, Caleb lay awake and stared at the ceiling. His heart felt heavy. Not from failure, from knowing he was capable of more. He remembered his old dreams. The ones that scared him. The ones that felt alive. But fear always returned. "What if you try and fall?" it asked. So Caleb stayed where he was. Comfortable. Unchallenged. And slowly, his world began to feel very small. One evening, as the sun sank behind the hills, Caleb met an old traveler near the village gate. The man carried a small cage with a bird inside. Caleb asked, "Why keep it so small?" The old man looked at him and said, "This bird once flew high." He opened the cage slightly. The bird did not move. It forgot how, the man said. Safety became its prison. Caleb felt his chest tighten. He understood the cage. The old man continued, "Small dreams protect you from falling, but they also keep you from flying." That night, Caleb walked home slowly. The image of the cage stayed in his mind. So did a painful truth. He had not lost his wings. He had folded them himself. That night, Caleb could not sleep. The words of the traveler echoed in his mind. Safety became its prison. He thought about his careful choices, his quiet life, his folded wings. Before sunrise, Caleb made a decision. Not a loud one, a small but brave one. He wrote down a dream he had buried long ago. His hands shook. His heart raced. "This scares me," he whispered, "and that is why I must try." The next day, Caleb took one step toward that dream. Just one. It felt uncomfortable. It felt risky. Fear was still there. But so was something stronger. Hope. For the first time in years, Caleb felt alive again. Days passed, and Caleb kept choosing the larger path. Not because it was easy, but because it mattered. Some days he doubted himself. Some days fear returned loudly. But he did not shrink again. He spoke up when he once stayed silent. He tried when he once waited. Each step felt heavy, but real. People in the village began to notice. Caleb stood taller. His eyes looked brighter. The traveler returned one evening and watched quietly. "You opened the cage," he said. Caleb nodded. "I am still afraid," he replied. "But I am more afraid of living small." The bird inside the cage flew away. Caleb watched it rise into the sky. He understood then. Big dreams do not remove fear. They give fear a reason to be faced. Dear listener, Caleb's story is not only his story. It is your story too. Many people shrink their dreams to feel safe. They choose comfort. They avoid risk. But safety can quietly become a cage. Small dreams protect you from falling. But big dreams teach you how to fly. Ask yourself this today. What dream have you made smaller out of fear? Remember this. You do not need to wait for courage. Courage grows when you aim higher. New words to remember. Dream means a strong hope for the future. Fear means feeling afraid of failure or pain. Courage means acting even when fear is present. Comfort means feeling safe but not growing. Risk means a chance that can bring loss or growth. If this story inspired you, like this video. Subscribe to Tales with English. Share it with someone who needs to dream larger.